So we'll head on over into that nightclub and carry out our mafia mission, I guess, in our Trans-Siberian railway simulator. Anything could go down. I never thought I'd be doing this on my channel, but hey, this is a railway simulator, so it still makes sense. Okay, so I think probably the best way to do this is just to make sure that you're kind of in cover, and just note that as soon as you take the first shot, everyone's just going to start running, so be ready for that. Here we go. And here it comes, everyone. I'm not shooting at the moment, everyone's just running, and I'm getting shot at as well, so... Ouch! Okay, I've had my cabbage and I'm ready to continue. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Trans-Siberian Railway episode 6. I can't believe we've made it this far. And it's all going down in today's episode, isn't it? We are finally going to be doing the infamous nightclub mission in this game, and you'll get to see what all of that's about in just a moment. And we are playing in storyline mode with the mafia, I guess, the Russian mafia. So I'll go ahead and leave a link below, I should say, in the description to all the previous episodes. If you haven't watched them, I recommend that you kind of start with episode 1 and then make your way back here. But for those of you who have been following along, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you're having as much fun watching these as I am making them, because yeah, it's all gonna start to go down in this episode as well, I think. So without further ado, let's get this locomotive moving. If you want to learn a little bit more about this game as well, like I said, I do recommend just checking out those earlier episodes. They'll give you a lot more information on what you need to know. But for those of you who have been following along, like I said, we'll be just continuing on in this episode today, and we do have to connect a few wagons up. And yes, we do need to do a mafia hit. Finally, we can probably do that, I think. In the last episode, episode 5, I'll put a card above for that. We did actually pick up a second Kalashnikov AK-47, whatever, 74 or 47 rifle. So we've actually got 2 at the moment. And if I just bring up the gun, looks like I've got over 500 rounds of ammunition as well. Let me just reload the weapon and just make sure that I've got a full magazine, because I think we're going to be needing that in this episode somehow. Alright, so without further ado, let's get this thing moving. Got the small compressor running, so we should be able to raise our pantographs, and we'll know, yes, we got our main line voltage there, 3300 volts, so that's good. We'll just go ahead and turn on the KVC BV1 electrical circuits. We'll release those. We'll go ahead and turn on our main compressor as well. That's the big one behind us. You can already hear that kind of running. I just reset these. Not sure why I need to reset them again, but anyway, that's done. Okay, field generators still there. That's fine. Let's turn on engine cooling as well. Park brakes released. Whoops. Let's put the gun away. Release the handbrake is what I want to do here. Okay. And it's warm enough in the cab, but it is kind of getting cool already, so I'll just turn on the heaters. Alright, and I think we're ready to go. Let's turn on left, right buffer lights. So if we head on outside and just have a little bit of a squeeze, we'll see that this is our lovely locomotive right here. And in the last episode, I did fix up these headlights, as you can see, these ones here. Projector lights also working as well, but I haven't got that running right now. We haven't got any wagons behind us, as you can see there, so we do need to go in, move forward, and just pick up from Maysky, which is 7 k's away, as it happens. So, alright, let's get the brakes off. Locomotive brake, because we are light engine mode. Okay, so we'll just apply first notch. We've got fuel current moving into our motors. We'll just gradually increase the throttle here. Speedometer's working, so that's good. We have been experiencing some power surges and things like that. I think that was in episode 3, that one. We've got a big power surge. If you haven't checked out that episode, I'll put a card above to that one as well, if you want to check that out. And blew up all the systems on the locomotive. If you're not careful in this game, and if you don't isolate your circuits and things like that at the proper time, you can actually blow up parts of your locomotive, and then you need to get them replaced. So yeah, this looks like quite a simplistic game on the surface, and quite a silly game in some respects, but it is quite technical as well. So we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled for any neutral sections in the power lines coming up ahead as we make our way towards Mayski, okay, to connect up the wagons. And then somewhere along the line, I think there's a nightclub or something, and we will need to do a bit of a mafia hit in that nightclub. So it's going to be an interesting episode, I think. Let's get the power moving a little bit more. Now, if we accelerate to a certain level, we should see a green light appear. Yep, there it is. That says there that the throttle's in the optimal position for maximum acceleration, and you can see this thing is just flying. Okay, let's get the speed way up, folks. So we'll get it up to, I don't know, 70. There's a shop in front of us. I don't think we'll go too much past 70 because I don't want to go too fast. I'm not too sure what happens if you overdo it speed-wise. Actually, that's interesting. It looks like it's just paused at 59.9. It's limited to 60k an hour. Just keep your eyes peeled, folks, because we don't know what's coming up in front of us. I'm not going to stop at the shop. I think we got enough stuff. We got enough food and supplies and whatnot. Got a platform coming up. A whistle. Just keep on rolling. Alright, so I'm just gonna let this thing what I might do is I've got some beer. Let's have a beer. Oh, gotta slow down. Still holding the beer. Speed limit's only 40 here, so let's bring the speed down. Better. Oh, okay, there's the nightclub, folks. I've got the feeling I'm going to need to save the game before we head into the nightclub. Here's the dangerous place. So we need to keep our speed under 40. Doing 35 in a bit. Let's just keep the throttle on a little bit more. Got some fuel current going. Still dropping. This is where we need to do the nightclub hit. So what I'm going to do is, ooh, there's a forester's lodge as well. That's interesting. 900 meters up there, apparently. Let's give this thing a bit more power. Oh, bit of a slow down there. End of a dangerous place. Okay, so we shouldn't have that 40k an hour limit anymore. The dangerous place is basically where you've got a speed restriction zone, where there might be construction or other things going on that you need to just restrict your speed a bit. Alright, in any case, we're going to need to put the brakes on in just a moment because the nightclub is basically upon us almost, and this is the Venerable Nightclub mission. So yeah, fingers crossed to us, folks. Speed up, it says, but obviously we're not going to do that. Throttle off, and let's put the brakes on. About 50% should do it, not 60. There's the nightclub. Okay, alright, well, it's all going to go down in just a second. This is the moment that I've kind of been dreading a little bit, but we are playing Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator, and I've signed up for Mafia Storyline. So this is what you get when you get the Mafia Storyline in a railway simulator. Alright, very good. Compressors off, all that stuff is off. Let's bring down the pantographs, turn off our circuits, turn off pantograph power. Alright, okay. I think we are more or less ready to leave the locomotive cab here. We've got nothing else on. It's quite bright in here. I think it's the sun. Sun's going down, that's what it is. Okay, alright, handbrakes on. Okay, a small compressor still on. That's what that noise is back here. Let's just go ahead and turn this off. Okay. Okay, folks. We'll jump on outside. Okay. Right. It's all going to go down in just a second. So here we are. Here's our locomotive. I'm just going to save the game. So we'll head on over into that nightclub and carry out our mafia mission, I guess, in our Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. Anything could go down, so I guess I better get my my trusty little Kalashnikov ready, and in we go. It's a good thing I had that beer, actually. I'm ready to just expect anything here, and I tell you, for a nightclub, there's really not much noise going on. Would be expecting some kind of doof happening here, but there's no doof at the moment. So this is one interesting nightclub. Oh, there's a lot of cars here. Alright, I'm just going to replay my boss's radio message about this mission. Okay. Right, so have a good read of that. Alright, so we need to kill every last one of those guys inside here. And don't shoot any innocents, as it were. Alright, so I kind of need my ready or not training here, but just going to hope for the best, I guess. Ooh, it's giving me a loader screen, so it must be loading an interior. Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Oh, okay. I guess we put the gun away then, because this can look a little bit weird. We don't get new faces around here very often. Escape everyday life and indulge in real entertainment. Yes, well, I must say, those are very Soviet-looking posters on the walls, aren't they? Wow, okay. I never thought I'd be doing this on my channel, but hey, this is a railway simulator, so it still makes sense, okay? Okay, so I think probably the best way to do this is just to make sure that you're kind of in cover, and just note that as soon as you take the first shot, everyone's just going to start running, so be ready for that. Here we go, and here it comes, everyone. I'm not shooting at the moment, everyone's just running, and I'm getting shot at as well, so... Ouch! Just going to move back here. And just wait for everyone to leave, because I don't want to shoot any innocents. Everyone's leaving. Somebody is shooting. Ah, this guy. Okay. Oh, this boy. Ouch! So I think what's going on here is as soon as you start shooting the bad guys... I'm just going to reload for the sake of it. So yeah, as soon as you start shooting the bad guys, you'll get these people that looked innocent. They'll just suddenly draw on you as well and start shooting. See someone there holding a gun. Oh, ouch. Right, I think it's time for me to eat some bread. Have another one. Okay. I'm just going to try and make this nice and quick, folks. At the same time, you kind of need to be slow and calculating in the way that you do this, so you don't rush through it and die. I think he's down. Oh, I can see someone there. Wow, okay, he's down. This is, I see someone there. I'm sure there's heaps more enemies to go somehow. Okay. Oh, oh boy. Oh, okay. You're just gonna have to forgive me here, folks. I'm eating a lot of bread, but you have to realize that I'm quite injured right now, so... Maybe some beer will help cure me as well. Okay. Right. Well, I'm kind of scared to move a muscle here, but because I don't know who else is around. Oh, there's someone there. Oh, there's someone. Okay. Oh. Someone up top, I think. Oh, okay. There's people everywhere, folks. I don't quite know. Let's have some more beer. Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I may have to save the game. Okay. It's very possible that there's still people. Oh man. I think I've had too much beer. Let's who's this guy? Are you armed, boy? Nope. But I've had too much beer to drink, clearly. If I have to clear out this whole place, I will. That's too much beer. Who's that guy over there? Nope. He's very much in the same predicament as I am. Oh, there's someone. Those are some tough curtains you got there. Oh, once again. Oh, there's a patron. You might want to run, mate. I think the party's over. Right. Well, this is interesting. Let's keep it going. I'm very worried about who else might be around here. This is a typical Soviet nightclub. This is what a typical Soviet nightclub looks like when you're half drunk and you've cleared everyone out. Right, so I've got an idea. I think the way that we do this is we shoot, and then you might have an informant. Because the way they've set this up is that there's people who are just holstering weapons. You don't know that they're the enemy until you start shooting. So if I shoot here... Okay, let's get rid of them. Shoot here. What you want to do is just expose all the bad people. Oh boy. And of course, I got caught out because I didn't reload my weapon. Okay, there you go. So it looks like we've got at least 4 enemies left, or 4 enemies left, I should say. Okay, that's one down. Everyone's running out. Okay, I'm really going through my rye bread supplies here. Give me onions, give me broccoli, give me everything. Oof. Okay, I don't think I can eat anymore. And this guy's got a gun. He's being dropped. Oh, I can see someone there. You have to go down, boy. Just reload the weapon. Okay, all right, we're making progress, folks. I know this is this is quite no. This might be the end. I can't eat anymore, can I? Yes, I can. I can eat. Right. Okay, I've had my cabbage and I'm ready to continue. This looks a bit familiar. Alright, I might get some shooters here. Okay, reload. Reload, eat some cabbage, and continue. One more left. There's just one more dude. Okay, there's still one more guy around here. That's not all. There should be a suitcase with money somewhere in the club. Find it. Okay, well I still need to take out one or two more people that have actively got their guns pointed at me. Okay, alright. Well, unfortunately folks, I am quite injured as well. So I'm really trying to beat back my injuries here by eating a whole bunch of cabbage. You know, there's a lot of guns and stuff here, which I can be picking up, and I should be, because I can sell these weapons later. Right. A suitcase full of cash. If only I knew how to get back there. There must be a way. Off he went flying. Okay, just bear with me. I have to find this suitcase full of cash. Looks like it's back on the main floor. Oh, that was close. They're not going to make it easy for me to get this cash, are they? Let's make sure we pie the door, as it were. Right. I've got the cash. Let's get out of here. I'm not going to bother getting everyone's gun. Hand the suitcase to Oleg. He's waiting at the next train station. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Let's get the living heck out of here. I must say, this is a very nice looking nightclub. And out we go, folks. And that's how it's done. Oh, okay, well, that's it, folks. Let's continue on. Our lovely Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. Okay, alright, back to the locomotive we go, and we'll hand this suitcase full of money to Oleg, and then also we need to connect some wagons at the next station as well. Once we connect those wagons, I may well call it for this episode, see how we go. Just depends how much time it takes, I guess. Alright, so just bear with me and I'll get this locomotive underway. Then we'll be right back into it, hey? Right, so pantograph power goes on. Right, brakes. Get this train moving as quickly as I can right here. I don't quite know if it's daylight or morning, but the sun is doing something. I feel like I need to get some illumination going here in the cab, and also the the gauges as well. Prepare to lower the pantographs. Get this speed going first before we do that. We need as much momentum as we can. Here comes the sign to lower them. And ready, and now. Compressor on. Actually, compressor's not going to work because we've lowered the pantographs, so we've got no line current, no line voltage to run the compressor. That's alright, we've still got enough pressure in the compressor, in the reservoir, to apply the brakes and whatnot. This is a neutral section, so we cannot afford to raise the pantographs. We cannot draw any current from these lines because they are incompatible with our locomotive. If you do raise them now, you'll end up with a power surge. Right. Hopefully we've got enough momentum to carry us through this section. This neutral section. We'll be able to raise the pantographs in just a moment, and then we'll resume getting some voltage from the lines because we need it. We really need it. We're slowing down. Okay, raise the pantographs, here we go. Okay, we've got main line voltage there. Let's just reset these and we should be increasing speed. Let's get the generator compressors going. Let's turn on the engine cooling as well. Right, everything's looking good. Oh, well, I must say, that nightclub mission really took it out of me. I was, yeah, it was quite close at times. Got quite injured there, and really took a hit in my inventory as well. Had to eat a lot of bread. Turn that off. Should probably turn off that small compressor as well. Let's just quickly do that now. Really shouldn't be back here while the train's moving, but I want to save this small compressor as well. Okay, I've got a hanger coming up. Should be able to purchase some more parts if we need to. Okay, optimal acceleration, let's go. It's interesting that we're limited to 60 though. Right, railway wagons coming up. Illness seems to be passing as well, so that's good. Seem to be healing up. Got another shop coming up. We may need to get a few more items, I think. Ah, there's Oleg as well. Let's get off the power here. There's our wagons. I think what we need to do is we need to come up to this switch, probably just past the switch, judging by how this is set up, and then reverse in, grab these wagons, and then hand the suitcase full of cash to Oleg. Then we can probably do some shopping as well. Let's get the brake on here. Should be stopping at just around the right time here. Got our heater on, don't we? Nope, we've got our bright cab on. We'll just turn these lights off. Okay. just stopping before the platform. That's not sus at all, is it? Right, okay, so we'll just leave everything running here. I've turned off the heaters and whatnot, so... Okay, let's go and give this cash to Oleg, and then we'll set these points. Just want to get rid of this cash first. Oleg, here's your money. I'm waiting for this suitcase like I'm waiting for the key to our success. Okay, Oleg, alright. Let's put that there. Press E to do. This is a huge sum for us. I hope this money will do our organization good. Okay, yes. How about some more money for me? There you go, $50. Well, seeing as the shop is right here, I'm just going to quickly check out our inventory, folks, because I feel like we need to get just a little bit more bread and whatnot, just to help us out. Your professionalism exceeds our expectations. Oh, well, thank you. The director is concerned that we are leaving too many marks behind during the operation. There is something that will make him more tolerant of our actions. He has a great passion for animals, especially game trophies. Go hunting and get him deer antlers. Find Victor's hunting cabin, take the gun and knife from him. You won't be able to cut off a deer's head without a knife. I guess that makes sense. I think this guy can buy some weapons from us. I should have picked up some more weapons from the nightclub, actually. Yes, I would like to buy something. Let's get some bread. Let's just do that while we're here, folks, because we need as much of this stuff as we can get. I'm just going to clean out your shop, mate, because you don't know when the next shop is going to be. We'll get some onion. If we need to, we'll eat raw onion along our way, along the travels. Some parsley. Okay, parsley. And some milk. Okay, alright. I think... Ooh, sprats. What on earth are sprats? If anyone knows what sprats are, I think that's fish, canned fish. Okay. I must say, I'm not going to bother moving the inventory around, but that's looking a lot better than it was. That's it, done. Let's get out of here. We've done our shopping. And maybe we can... Yes, I do have some arms for sale. Let's give you this. Press E to sell. There you go. That's just $10 right there. Move the bread back. Right. It's getting dark now. So we'll just go and connect these wagons up. I'll go ahead and reverse the locomotive in. And maybe in the next episode, we'll do a little bit of a inventory as well on the locomotive itself. We'll do some repairs if we need to. There's a hangar nearby. We'll just reverse up and we'll get some parts if we need. But yes, all right. Let's just, okay. So we'll just reverse in here, connect up our wagons. So just reversing in now, folks. We're going to connect up the wagons and then we'll do a bit of a summary for this episode. And then I guess in the next episode we'll go and do some hunting. There's the wagons right behind us. We're going to have to put the brakes on shortly. There we go. Oh, couldn't have done that any better, I think. Disconnect the wagons at Moshkovo station on track 5, platform 1. Maximum transport time is 1 hour. Alright, folks. Well, you know what? I think we are going to call it for now. Oops. Let's just put that on service braking 1. I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping here, folks, but I think we'll call it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was quite a difficult one with that nightclub and having to do that mafia hit. I'm glad that we actually managed to pull it off without too much issue. Managed to pass that obstacle, I guess, in the campaign for Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. In the next episode, episode 7, I guess we'll go ahead and deliver these wagons, and then we'll go and do some big game hunting from the sounds of things, just to keep our mafia boss a little bit more happier. So yes, until then, I will catch you all in the next one. I just want to quickly show you, I've just shut everything down in the locomotive, and look at the light rays that are coming through the cab here. Look at that. That's actually, this game can be quite beautiful at times as well, can't it? Still can't quite remember how to turn those fans off. Alright, I'm going now for real. Catch you in the next one. Ouch!